Well, welcome my fellow travelers to your traveling buddy here, coming to you today from Kalamazoo, Michigan. And you see I'm with Michigander man here. We're here to see something I've actually haven't been here for a while. One of my very first videos is I came here to the Kalamazoo Airzoo. And today they're supposed to have a special plane here. One from the Battle of Normandy. Big ass plane. We're gonna be able to go tour it and stuff like that. So let's go check out the museum. Travel with me, will you? So this is Kalamazoo, Michigan, and you see there's some planes out front here. This is an airplane museum. They have all kinds of cool airplanes in here. I said it's been a couple years since I've been here, and as I heard about this, we had to come down and check out this historic plane they're gonna have here that they restored. Yeah, check out some of these jets out here. Look at this U.S. Air Force. It's awesome. There's another one over there. So they got all kinds of planes inside here. Yeah, there's a private jet over there. Here we are inside the museum. You see another plane right here, and there's a spacesuit over here. But we're not going to be going into the actual museum. We found out the actual plane is like over by the airport, so we got to walk over there to see that. But if you want to watch my video before, you know, I'll put a link down to my YouTube video I did here before.
Warhawk. That up there was flown by Suzanne Parrish. She was our co-founder and absolutely loved the color pink. So you can see she's got red lipstick painted on, some eyelashes. She kind of makes it look a little bit more feminine. Very fantastic lady. She had a very adventurous life. One day she ended up breaking her leg when she was riding horses. Horses were her life at the time. She was driving her mom kind of crazy, going around the house, so she suggested, why don't you go take a flying from your cousin? So she did, and that's how she got her start on flying. And it's been history ever since. She was a walk during World War II, Women's Air Force service pilot. She tested planes, did not see combat, but she did test her planes. P-40 Warhawk was her absolute favorite. She found that this one was being restored in California, so she bought it, funded the restoration, and started flying it all over the U.S.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the information.
No problem.
Okay, here we are on the sidewalk, and we're actually get past these trees. This is where we're headed to. The actual airport is right there. You see the little spinning thing up there?
Oh yeah.
That's where we're headed to. And that's where I guess that Normandy plane is supposed to be. Has a certain name, I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure once we get there we'll find out. Got this minivan they have. There's an Airzoo on the side. Airzoo.org. Imagine, explore, discover. I love that. Look at a little kid in a spacesuit. Check this out. There's a memorial here to space. Look, Roger B. Schaefer, February 5th, 1935 to January 27th, 1967. Born in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yep, I've done some.
Lieutenant Commander U.S. Roger Schaefer and fellow astronauts Gus Grissom, Ed White lost their lives on January 27th, 1967 at Cape Kennedy, Florida. A flash fire consumed their Apollo spacecraft during a full-scale simulation in preparation for the scheduled launch on Apollo mission. Wow.
I did something on Roger B. Champion.
There he is. He was born in Detroit. Gregory B. Jarvis. Wow. Oh, he was on the space shuttle. This one, born in Detroit. Payload specialist Gregory Jarvis and his crew member Elson Nagos, Michael, Kurt, and Chris. Oh yeah, the Columbia, where the teacher was on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on there.
Yep. I remember that.
Wow.
You've got mail.
And I just got mail. Oh, here we look at this statue for fallen soldiers. Look, he's holding a cross for a pal. Wow. It's like he's carving in a wooden cross with a sad face. And look, there's a rock, painted rock down here. Daisy Scott 2017. Wow. Yeah, he's carving the guy's soldier's name, and that's pretty cool. And then right behind here, there's a big gun. It's a pavilion where you can have a picnic. There's a plane over there too. Here we go. There's a P-51 Mustang flown by valiant men to victory, presented by P-51 Mustang Pilots Association. That's pretty cool. It says Harold Leroy Hope, November 14th, 1925 to August 30th, 1983. A capable and a fine pilot, instructor and pioneer of mankind, loved and respected by his family, friends, and students. Here we go. We got another plane up here. This looks cool. It's cool. You know, you don't have to pay to go inside the museum. If you don't want to, you can go walk on this path. And look at these. There's a plane right here.
There's a few of them.
There's a couple of them, yeah. There's a jet over there. That's cool. And this is free. That's a Navy plane. Yeah, these are free. I didn't even know about this last time I came here. Wow. And check out that. If I see up close. Look at the size of this engine. Wow. That's where the bombs used to hang at. Right there. Yeah, we're definitely by an airport. Look at, there's a plane right there. It looks like there was a plane right here. There's something right there. Maybe they're restoring, because these ones are sitting out in the elements. I'm sure they got to restore them eventually. So I'm sure probably something's going to go back here. Look at this jet. Wow. Look at that. Oh, he's got one of those paintings on the side of it. Let's see what it says. Almost looks like a dragon. Yeah, it's a dragon with a lightning bolt. And a shield. Wow. That is cool. And here's another jet. Reminds me of the Top Gun one. Oh, he's got a painting on the side of there. I love how they do that. See what this one says. 334th Fight Squadron Eagles. He's a fighting eagle. That's cool. As we walk up here, look, they got actually this looks like a stealth bomber. And there's the walkway pointing you to the direction. That's cool.
Really, really cool.
Look at this Air Force plane over there. Look at that one. That is sweet. U.S. Air Force. And this is the Kalamazoo Airzoo. This is the other part. This is a different part. And you do have to pay separately to come in here. This is like $10 to come in here. The other one's like $15. Oh, look at this. But this is what's cool. This is free. And there's the plane we're coming to the tour right there, guys. It's called That's All Brother. That's what it's called. That's All Brother. That's the plane we're gonna tour. That is cool. Go here in the lobby. Look at this little metal art of an airplane. That's cool. Look at this big propeller. Oh, look at the engine. You got one of the engines over here too. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, I didn't know about this part. Model of that plane that was in the other Airzoo. That's a model.
June 1944. The Second World War had reached a critical moment. The only way to stop Hitler in his tracks and to reclaim lost territory was to launch the largest seaborne invasion in history, the moment that became known as D-Day.
You are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you.
The D-Day invasion was spearheaded by paratroopers. Leaping into the unknown, their job was to prevent enemy reinforcements. Without their actions, Allied victory in the West would not have been possible.
I have to tell you, everybody says we're heroes, and that isn't true. We volunteered to do this, we trained to do it, and we were paid to do it. That does not make you a hero.
There could have been no spearhead and no paratroopers without the workhorses of the sky, the Douglas C-47s, the airplanes that flew in their hundreds across the English Channel to Normandy, charged with delivering the airborne divisions to their rendezvous with destiny.
Greenham Common Airfield, England, the eve of D-Day. In a few short hours, these brave young men, paratroopers from the 101st Airborne Division, will launch the Allied invasion of Europe. Laden with heavy combat gear, they climb aboard a C-47 transport named That's All Brother, a personal message to Adolf Hitler. This historic plane is the lead ship of the largest aircraft armada ever assembled. Over 800 C-47s will drop a massive invasion force of 13,000 paratroopers behind enemy lines in Normandy, France.
You could see all of those heavy caliber tracers coming up. They were hitting the planes next to us. There were planes blowing up. They were coming up through, hitting people in the plane. And we were so low that the ground fire from machine guns was coming up on through the planes. And all we could think of then was, let's get out of here.
That's All Brother became one of the most storied aircraft in U.S. military history. She flew a second mission on D-Day with the 82nd Airborne Division, and later participated in Operation Market Garden, the relief of Bastogne during the Battle of the Bulge, and crossing the Rhine River. Whatever happened to the airplane that led the first wave of the mass paratroop drop on D-Day? Like tens of thousands of combat aircraft, it was assumed That's All Brother was lost to history, scrapped for parts. But last year, a researcher discovered this historic combat veteran had survived in an aircraft yard in Wisconsin, just weeks away from being torn apart for good. Since 1957, the Commemorative Air Force has worked to save aircraft like this, returning them to the sky so Americans can understand and value the role these aircraft played in preserving our freedoms. The CAF has now set its sight on saving That's All Brother.
It seemed totally beyond comprehension that the airplane that led the D-Day invasion, this incredibly important artifact, would be in a scrapyard. There's just no way that that can be true.
I just had a feeling there's something special about this airplane. And he said, well, that airplane was the lead plane into Normandy.
Here we are, guys. Look at they even got a van here. Flying World War II warbird. Look at this. That's cool. That's All Brother. That's what it's called. That's what the plane is called. And it was in Normandy, the War of Normandy. And they're from Texas. I didn't know that. That is cool.
All Brother is the name of the plane that we are going to be touring.
Now, we're not doing it, but they actually are taking people. It's like $200 or something like that. They'll actually take you for a flight on that in the morning and stuff. Can you imagine flying around in that? I would love it, but I ain't got the money right now. But touring this for $10 is not bad. This, guys, I'm standing under the wing of That's All Brother. Look at that. Look at the size of this wing. Wow. And there's a plane taking off right there. There, this is all. That's All Brother. Wow, that is so cool. Can't believe I'm actually gonna get to tour a famous plane like this. See, there's the name on the front. That's All Brother. Wow.
Now, I didn't film it, but I did ask them where the name came from, and they said That's All Brother meant it was telling Hitler, now that we're here, you're done. So that's all, brother. That's where that name came from.
Size of the propellers on that. And this thing still flies. Can you believe that?
Okay, what flavor?
The size of these tires.
Yeah.
There's the landing gear.
Probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Battery cart. Man, look at that. I'm standing underneath it, man. Can you believe that? Look at that. Ready to take off, everybody? So Rob just realized he's feeling that. Look, this is not metal. It's
not metal.
like rubber, maybe.
It's metal probably like right here, but this is like rubber.
Yeah, some of it's metal.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's about the same way. Wow.
Wow. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Now that's probably metal up there. This is the rudder. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's 10 right there. Wow. I didn't think all of it would be like that, but yeah, I didn't expect that. That's crazy. I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, look at that. Is incredible. I mean, this thing is huge. We're going up inside. That's all, brother.
What is the history of this plane?
Built in March of 1944, flown across the North Atlantic, was chosen to lead the D-Day invasion of main body of 800 plus C-47s across the channel on the morning of June 6, 1944.
Wow. Thank you for the information, and by the way, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
This is where the parachuters sat. You guys parachuted right out. Imagine they jumped right out here. Wow. Some brave men.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, very brave men to be doing what they did. I can imagine. Man.
So the seat belts. That is cool.
Wow. That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Look at the first aid kits. Wow. Tell you what, it's pretty warm in here too.
It definitely is warm in here too.
Look at how tall Rob is to this thing. This is where the radio. This is the radio.
The radio room is.
Radio room right here.
Man. This is crazy.
See, there's a radio.
Imagine this view from
Wow.
flying.
Look at that. How the heck did somebody fit in there? I don't think that opened. Oh, I guess it does open. There's a door. Okay. I see. There's a bungee cord there. I was like, how the heck do you get in there?
Let's go fly this.
Wow. Look at there's the.
This is so amazing.
So where they look up. Wow. I can see definitely why they call these, nickname these flying tin can, because look at it. Looks like you're inside a tin can.
Oh.
Yeah, you're on a gigantic slope heading
Right.
down.
And here's where the pilot. Here's where the pilots sit. Look at all those instruments. Can you imagine looking out that window and see just fire, people shooting at you? It's incredible this thing survived. Battle of D-Day. Wow. Can you believe that? There's a seat here. Wow, oh, there's a door right there. I didn't even notice that. There's a door. Escape hatch, probably. Tell you what, guys. I can see, how, couldn't be real fat working in these things. Look at it. I'm like arm to arm. Wow. Just realized they got plaques here that said in honor of recognition of Jane A. Anderson. Sergeant David M. Taylor, in honor of recreation of David Biggers. Paratrooper seat, in honor of recreation of Robert F. McCombert Dermott. I'm probably murdering that name. Wow. All these soldiers. Yeah, who knows? A lot of these parachuters probably didn't even make it home. Think about it. Funny, I was just asking, just jokingly, I was like, what is that, the bathroom? And he goes, yeah, exactly. That's the bathroom. See, right here is where they hook that thing to. You ever see parachuters before they jump out? Wow. Were you a parachuter?
No. No, not me.
They're definitely brave.
Absolutely.
Especially during, you know, battle or whatever. You can imagine people shooting at them or whatever.
That's right. They were that.
Definitely some brave men. And women today.
Oh yeah. Well,
can't forget our women today, but they didn't have women back then. Oh, can you imagine that? I mean, they said, I was just talking to them, they said they found this in a junkyard in Wisconsin. And they saved it, they restored it. He said it was all tore up. Wow. That is incredible. All right, Rob, since you've been in there and you've seen how brave these guys were to jump out of this plane, you ready to go parachuting?
They're more braver than I am.
Come on, there's an airport right over there. I'm sure we can get a plane that takes us right up and you go parachuting. Come on.
I'm not good. Keeping my feet on the ground.
Come on. These guys were brave enough to jump down in there and air raid and everything. Come on, man.
They're definitely brave enough. I keep my...
All right, my fellow travelers, that's going to be about it for this trip to the Kalamazoo Airzoo to see. That's all. That's all, brother. The famous warplane from D-Day in Normandy. Man, can you believe that? Yeah. That is awesome that they found that and restored it and kept it alive. You know, and it still flies. I'd love to take a ride up in it. Hopefully they come back again next year. Maybe I'll have enough money to take a flight up in that. I would love it. You know, Rob's afraid of heights, but you know, I keep trying to get him to go parachuting, but he's chicken. Big old chicken. Look at that big old chicken. Come on. These guys can jump out of the plane.
Buddy,
you know.
buddy, I lost my voice.
Yeah, he would definitely lose his voice up there.
Yeah, I definitely would.
So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share me out. Share me out on all social media. Tell your friends, tell your family about me and Michigander Man. So we can continue traveling and showing you cool stuff like this. Also, leave me a comment. Any comments appreciated. Any ideas for me to do, let me know. I just might show up and do it. So until next time, my fellow travelers, you have a blessed day. And I'll see you around the mitten.